Hello, people. Welcome back. And today we are going to focus in the Premier League match week 21, where Chelsea take on AFC Bournemouth. Before I continue, I want to plead with you to please help us grow this channel. Please hit the subscribe button and let it be your own way of supporting this channel and to help continue to push us to give you content like this. Please hit the subscribe button and also don't forget to like and share these videos. Bournemouth has become a household name in the Premier League. They are doing well. Areola has done so well with this group of players. They are sitting seventh on the Premier League table this season, only 3 points adrift Chelsea. That tells you a lot. It tells you how good of a season this Bournemouth team are having. They have beaten the likes of City this season, Spurs, Arsenal, and there is a reason why they are sitting seventh on the Premier League table. They are going to travel to Stamford Bridge. We saw the reverse leg of this fixture where Chelsea stole a late winner in the first leg. Bournemouth had all the chances in this world, but they were unlucky in some situation, and even with the penalty where we saw Robert Sanchez made that save and Nkunku coming in late from bench to steal that winner for Chelsea. Chelsea in their last 4 games are without a win. In their last 4 games, they are without a win in the Premier League, and they have lost 10 solid points and has made them drop to fourth position and only a few points, a point behind Newcastle, 2 points behind Manchester City, and 3 points behind AFC Bournemouth. So they are gonna be looking for a win in this game, because anything short of winning in this game is gonna be a disaster for Chelsea, especially in their quest to finish in the Champions League spot this season. Bournemouth this season, they are doing quite well. They have players who are doing really well. Up front, they are sharing goals responsibility. They are not leaving it for only one man. We see Semenyo with 5 goals. We see Kluivert with 5 goals. And Evan Nelson with 5 goals. Ouattara is with 3 goals. So these guys are sharing goal scoring responsibility among themselves. Unlike Chelsea, we see Kopama having a total of 13 goals this season, and followed closely by Jackson, who has scored 9 goals. Aside those 2 players, yes, we need our wingers scoring. Sancho is doing well in terms of assisting goals, but he also needs to do more in terms of trying to score goals, trying to shoot goals. Yes, you can cancel out players, but after canceling out players, you should try to shoot. You should try to shoot, especially when we are playing against teams who knows how to keep a low block. So we need to have our wingers scoring. We need to have Neto trying to score, trying to shoot, not only creating, not only bringing in crosses. This season, I sincerely think Chelsea's target is to finish in the top 4, to have a Champions League football next season. Anything short of that, I think is going to be a disappointing season for Chelsea. Yes, going into the season, we didn't know that with Chelsea, most Chelsea players didn't know that we are going to have like the season we are having right now. But again, we can see in the last 4 matches that we have fallen off. Whatever the issue is, we must address it and we must pick ourselves up. We were as high as second in the Premier League table, and at some point, only 2 points behind this Liverpool team. But how 11 points now behind Liverpool is something that we should worry about, and we cannot continue to drop points because teams are already catching up with Chelsea. We have seen Newcastle cover that gap and are only now 1 point behind Chelsea. We have seen Man City cover that gap after a long streak without win. They are now only 2 points behind Chelsea. So it is high time we get serious. It is high time we need to bring back that intensity, that creativity up front, how we used to score goals. It needs to come back. We cannot continue dropping points in the Premier League. If not, we are not going to finish in the top 4 this season, and it's going to be a disaster for this season without finishing in the top 4. The first leg was very difficult for Chelsea. It was an individual brilliance that gave Chelsea that win away at Bournemouth. Palmer was marked out of that game, and I know they are going to try to do the same thing. And we know when Palmer is marked out, it is a problem for Chelsea, because Chelsea in their last 4 games, we have only scored 2 goals, and those 2 goals came from Cole Palmer. So imagine when Palmer is being cancelled out in a match. It's going to be a big issue. It's going to be a big issue. So we need all our attackers trying to be creative, trying to shoot. Now the question is, who should start for Chelsea? Because we have seen in the last 4 games, like continuing with our players, that is the players continuing with the regular starters. But again, we have seen in some games where it is difficult for these guys to perform. So what do you think Maresca should do differently? Who should Maresca introduce in this game to add more creativity going up front? Should we see Felix coming? Should we see Nkunku coming? Should we see Cole Palmer go wide? We should have a tweak. We should have a twist, because this Bournemouth game is going to be very, very difficult for us. And I really think it's going to be a hard game for Chelsea. In as much as I want Chelsea to win this game, in as much as I want Chelsea to get all 3 points in this game, I think it's going to be a very slim victory for Chelsea, or we draw this game. In the last 4 matches, one of the main reasons why Chelsea have failed to win in their last 4 games is because we have failed to bury our chances, we have failed to convert our chances, we have failed to take our chances. Jackson now has gone a few games without scoring. Since the Bournemouth game, he has not scored. We must take our chances, because if we fail to, we are going to get punished. We are giving our opponent chance to come at us and try to get results. That is why we must take our chances. When we go 1-0 up, we must look for the second goal. We must look for the second goal. We must search very deep. We must learn how to kill off games. We must learn how to take our chances and bury our chances. So for this game, I am predicting a slim victory for Chelsea. I see us winning by 1-0, 2-0, 2-1.